have 3 daughters. I have 2 teenage daughters. It's very difficult to be a woman in the world. It's definitely difficult to be a teenage woman in the world. And one of the things I saw early on, especially with social media, all of the thinking that's happening and all the content and stimulation, young people, more so than my generation, are not connected to their bodies and their relationships, and they're really in their head. But it's because they're constantly worried about something going wrong. They think about that as anxiety. Oh, I'm anxious, right? This is the anxious generation. I think about that as guilt. In particular, I feel like there are certain standards for women in terms of how they're supposed to present themselves and being kind and being able to enact all kinds of things in the world and be organized and to look good and to look perfect and to be loving and to be sexy and all of these like different expectations that exist on women in the world. They're like perfectionistic and trying to make sure that nobody sees that they're not perfect all the time, and they're really stuck in their heads. And to me, this has to do with the patriarchy. Maybe there's some biological pieces to that too, and there's a lot of cultural psychodynamics. I have a lot of empathy for women running around trying to be perfect in the world, and they're stuck in their heads with a tremendous amount of neurotic and persecutory guilt.